man who really welcomed me with open arms and really helped me to understand how the program is laid out, helped me to introduce, helped to introduce me to a lot of students and other faculty, and just really made me feel like I knew what I was doing, even though I didn't at first, but I won't tell you that. This person has been just an immense help, not only to me, but to the students. They respect him, and they have a deep gratitude for him and a love for him. Talking, of course, about Mr. Girardet. So go ahead and give him a round of applause. At the beginning of this year, he accepted a full-time position at Irvine Valley College, where he's the director of instrumental music, is that right? And I got really nervous. I was very happy for him, especially for those of you who've been freelance musicians and done what we call the freeway flyer jobs, where you're teaching here and you're teaching there. I thought, well, I'm going to try to hang on to him as long as I can. And he said, I have no plans on leaving. And then life has a way of kind of unfolding new opportunities and new, shall we say, pathways. And unfortunately, Mr. Girardet is stepping down from his position this year, and we are going to miss him dearly. The students have a little poster presentation that can live in perpetuity on his wall. And we also have a special gift for you as well. This is a beautiful token of our appreciation presented to Mathieu Girardet, Frederick Fennell Wind Studies program from 2016 to 2023. You will always be part of our family. How about it for Mr. Girardet?
Hold on, we're not done just yet. So it was just this past week, or just a few days ago, that Mr. Girardet just told us about his departure. And we just have a few words to say. Mr. Girardet is an incredibly beloved instructor here at OCSA. In the 6 years that I've been here, I've known him to be the pinnacle of humility, patience, hard work, and a great source of inspiration. And he's actually one of the main reasons why I want to pursue music in the future. What I love most about Mr. Girardet is that not only does he treat us like professionals, but he treats us with a great sense of compassion and love, and he isn't afraid to go out of his way to check in with us on our mental health and well-being. And being a band of 40 plus people, it can be difficult to connect with each and every one of us, but not for Mr. Girardet, of course. So, with the endless amount of workload that you have put on yourself and having to deal with not having a full ensemble for half of the time this year, you've always put us before the music, and it's that sort of humility that we can always need more of, and which makes it really hard to say goodbye. So, thank you, Mr. Girardet.
Hi, my name is Katie, and I've had Mr. Girardet for 4 years. I've been here since 7th grade, and he's been my teacher for almost all of my conservatory classes. I had him for First Symphonic Band in 7th grade, had him for clarinet master class for many years, directed practice, wind ensemble, and so much more. It's with a mix of sadness and gratitude that we celebrate his remarkable time at OCSA. The unwavering dedication and passion have been a source of inspiration for each and every one of us. Not only that, but you've done such an amazing job at uniting us from being individual players to becoming such a great ensemble together and being able to play as a group. But not only that, but goes beyond the teaching. You've always been kind and compassionate towards us, and a great teacher. You always check up on us, and are a wonderful person. Let's not dwell solely on the bittersweet emotions of your departure, as your legacy will endure. And on behalf of everyone, the current students, alumni, faculty, and more, I'd like to offer our heartfelt thanks for the memories, the laughter, and the music you've shared with us. And we wish you all the success and happiness that life has to offer. May your new path be filled with as much joy and fulfillment as you have brought to us.
Hi, Mr. Girardet. My name is Mathieu. Mr. Girardet has been teaching me for 5 years of my life. Ever since 7th grade, I was in symphonic band, and that was some of the most formative memories of my life. I just wanted to tell you guys a little story. So, not to embarrass my mom because she's in here, but she's been wanting me to, ever since I was a little kid, she always wanted me to go to OCSA, and I thought, OCSA sounds kind of weird. I didn't think I would like it. She took me to a preview day for integrated arts, and I was like, not to diss on integrated arts, but I was like, I don't know, this does not seem very fun. But I had just started trumpet at the time, and I saw, above all the bigger conservatories, I saw a little sign that said wind studies. I was like, you know what, that could sound fun. I'm not getting dinner until a little bit later. I can go check that one out too. So I walked in. It was in a little science classroom over there in the DMS. It was Mr. Girardet, Dr. Mazzaferro, who's since left as well, and some other students that were in there. And the way they described the program made me realize, wow, this is something I could do here. This is really something that seems fun. And I talked to the students after, and then they described the program, and more I was like, oh my God, I could really love this. And after working my butt off to get into this conservatory, and I got in, I was like, wow, this is amazing. And then I finally really got to meet Mr. Girardet, and this man has been a mentor for me for so long, and I don't think he understands, but he's really been one of the best, the most formative people in my life. And I'm really gonna miss you, Mr. Girardet, because, okay, I can cry in the back. But Mr. Girardet has done so much for me as a musician, as a person, as a Star Wars nerd. Just everything about you I'm gonna miss, and I really can't imagine my time here at school without you. So thank you very much, Mr. Girardet.
Very kind of everybody. Mathieu, I can't believe you wore Nikes on stage. That's these have been formative years of my life. This was the first job I got out of grad school, 2016. I hate to say that I
feel like I didn't know what I was doing. So to the seniors who have been here for that long, I thank you for your patience as I kind of navigated what it meant to be a music teacher and an ensemble director and all that. So I will never forget this place, and I just want to give a shout out to Dr. Reynolds for his leadership, to Mr. Idzinski for his friendship and everything else. I can't tell you the amount of hours we've spent after school just talking and venting and trying to figure out how to be better teachers and more effective teachers. So yeah, I'll miss you. I'll miss all the students, of course. Making music with you is always a pleasure, and it's going to be tough not to see you all on a regular basis, but I promise I'll visit. And to all the teachers at OCSA who have helped make this process so smooth and so enjoyable. I see Miss Lee in the audience, I see Dr. Hallberg. Thank you all. And thank you all of you, to some of you I have met, some of you I have not. So amazing to see so many alumni here. I'm very grateful for you, and I guess we'll close with that. Thank you.
Just before we turn it over for the final piece, we would like to announce who is going to be filling the very, very large shoes of Mr. Girardet. This was a tough process to find someone who has the musical acuity that's required to lead an ensemble like this, to find someone who's passionate about students and who really wants to be part of the OCSA family. We really do try hard to have a very supportive culture here where we challenge the students, but we also give them the tools that they need to succeed. So I would like to go ahead and announce you saw him conduct earlier. Would you please welcome Professor Emeritus John Carnahan to the stage.
Why, thank you. This has been a great evening. It's not about me. I'm coming in fresh, but all I can say is this gentleman to my right here, I've known for many years. He was actually in my band when I conducted at Cal State Long Beach, and this was kind of a Long Beach conducting night. I mean, I hate to say Long Beach, but Tom as well was one of my students. He sat back there, and every time I look back there, he still flinches. I noticed that happening right now. See, he's smiling. I know, I gotcha. Anyway, I just want to thank everyone here, and the students were fantastic. I just had a great time, and I'm really looking forward to this. And he's not kidding. I have big shoes to fill. Matt did just a fabulous job here, and I couldn't be any more proud of him as a former student for doing what he did here, and Tom as well. So, thank you, sir.
So when you see Professor Carnahan afterwards, please give him a warm OCSA welcome. Without further ado, the swan song of Mathieu Girardet with the OCSA Wind Ensemble.